Hello, I'm Abby from Sutton Schoolswork. Welcome to our assemblies online. Each week we're going to be sharing a Bible story, a thought about what it means for Christians, a few questions for you to think about, and a challenge for the week ahead. So, are you sitting comfortably? Let's begin. Today we're thinking about gifts. Our Bible story is about a really great gift. First, let's play a game. You're going to see a picture of something that could be given as a gift, but the picture will be broken up, like this. Okay, let's start. See if you can guess what each gift is. It was a birthday cake. Maybe someone made you an amazing cake or gave you some of your favourite food. Next one. It was a ring. Has anyone given you a special piece of jewellery? Let's see what's next. It was a teddy. Perhaps you've been given a toy that's special, or a game that you love playing with. Last one. It was an aeroplane. Have you ever been taken on holiday or out for a day trip somewhere you've really enjoyed? I wonder what the best gift you've ever been given is. There are so many great gifts that we might be given by other people. Things that we would want to look after or remember because they were really special. Our story today is about a gift. A wonderful gift that Christians believe God gave us and made for us to look after. This story is found right at the beginning of Christians' special book, the Bible, and it starts right at the beginning of everything.
God was lonely. He'd been by himself for far too long, and God being God, someone who has so much love to give, well, he just wanted someone to give that love to. But right back at the beginning of time, there was nobody. Just God, all on his own with no people to give his love to. And then God had a brilliant idea. Got it, he thought. I'll make people. Yes, people, and I'll give them my love. God got really excited. He had this idea to make every single person really, really special. Each and every single one. Boy, was God going to have fun. So, God got to work. First job, before the people came, was to give them somewhere special to live. Now at the very beginning there was no earth like we know it, just darkness and emptiness covering water. God wanted to give people the most incredible and amazing place to live. Righto, said God. First things first, let's have some light to work by. Let there be light. And there was. It was great. God turned it on and off a few times. He could see that having the light turned on all the time might not be such a great idea. It would keep the people he was going to make from falling asleep. Okay, he thought, let's have some of each. Sometimes more light, I'll call that day. And sometimes more dark, I'll call that elephant. No, that doesn't sound right. Day and elephant. Night, that's better. Day and night. I'll keep elephant for something else. Then God looked at all that water. Too much, he thought. I'll halve it, but where to put the other half? Oh, got it. He sent the other half upwards and made the sky. People will like that. Nice blue skies. And then God did something amazing. He made land. He moved the water around into seas and rivers and lakes. He kept imagining how much people would enjoy splashing in the seas. So around the edges of some of them, he put some lovely sandy beaches. They're going to love that, he thought, almost bursting with excitement. But it still wasn't perfect enough for his people. He'd have to be patient. After all, what was there for his people to eat? So, next job was to make plants and trees, lovely fruit trees, apples and oranges, banana trees, strawberry plants, and while he was doing that, he got the idea of flowers. They certainly cheered the place up, adding colour. He got really carried away. He made plants and flowers of every colour you can imagine, and he put them everywhere his people might go. Sea plants in the sea in case they went swimming, and even beautiful little plants on tops of mountains in case his people went climbing. Now, while he'd been working on the plants and the flowers and so on, he thought of a way that he could improve his day and night invention. He thought that the day was just too bright and that the night was too dark. He didn't want people bumping into the trees he'd just made, and he wasn't sure of the sudden change. So God put the big yellow sun in the daytime and a glowing moon and twinkling stars in the nighttime sky. Very romantic, thought God. Now, there was no sudden change from light to dark or dark to light. As one dimmed, the other came on. God was really enjoying himself. The greatest artist of all was having fun, loads of fun. He really wanted to spoil people. He couldn't wait to make them. But first things first, next on the list were birds to fly in the sky and fish to swim in the sea. Birds and fish of every size and colour you could imagine. And then he made animals to run and play in the grass. Big, heavy animals and tiny insects. At last, the place was ready for people. The world was full of colour, full of wonderful things to see, wonderful places to explore, lovely things to eat. At last, God said, I can give all this to people. People who God was going to love so much. God made Adam and Eve, the first man and the first woman. And the rest is history.
Isn't our world an amazing place? It's full of fascinating animals, beautiful places, and so many other things. Christians believe the world was created by a loving God and was given as a special gift to us. So, it's important for us to look after the world. But let's not forget, that means looking after people too. In the Bible it says, I praise you because you made me in an amazing and wonderful way. Psalm 139, verse 14. Christians believe that God made people so he could share the world with them and so he could love them. He made every single one of us amazing, wonderful and special. So it's important for us to look after ourselves and the people around us, just as much as we look after the world. Time for some questions.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and I'm going to give you a little time after each question to think about your answer. So here's the first question. What is the most amazing thing about you? What is your favourite part of the world in which we live? Can you think of a way that you personally could look after our world and the people within it?
Did Did you think of a way that you could help look after the world? I'm going to try to walk short journeys whenever I can, so I use my car less. Your challenge for the week is to do something to help look after our world. See you next time. Bye!